Times when animals messed with the wrong opponents. Conflicts exist everywhere, both in humans and in this case animals, but the real showstopper is when such animals go for rivals that clearly aren't their size at all. Have you ever gotten into a house and you hear a feisty sounding bark, only for a pocket-sized puppy to come out at you? That's how cute and silly this video is. Get your popcorn and soda ready because Get Curious is going to walk you through the top moments where animals messed with the wrong opponent. But before we start, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification button to get front row seats to our content fresh from the oven. Number 1. Tiger versus Alligator. Tigers are apex predators, large cats in the world with a bite force capable of crushing concrete. But what happens when a cat with such great strength comes against an opponent with natural body armor? In this video, the tiger can be seen nibbling away into the flesh of that seemingly unperturbed foe. I don't know if it's already dead, but either way, this tiger is not taking any chances and isn't letting go. Number 2. Bear versus bald eagle. An eagle is a very powerful bird with an extremely advanced sense of vision and strength that can lift a young deer off the ground. But there's a limit it can go during a hunting spree, and if this video doesn't quite illustrate it, then I don't know what will. I'm still confused if the eagle tried to grab it for lunch, or just wanted to annoy it because this huge guy didn't even move a muscle. Ouch! Number 3. Raccoon versus Chimpanzee. I kind of felt sorry for the poor little guy in this video. He wouldn't have had dared to enter if he wasn't so hungry. But the chimps were hearing none of it and decided to teach him a lesson. The chimps grabbed it and flung him around like a rag doll until he was able to come back to himself and scurry off. He found a hole to crawl into, but was immediately grabbed by one of the chimps, and the rest of them took turns punching him. He managed to survive, but he most certainly left with an unbelievable story. Number 4. Elephant versus Hippo. This elephant is seen taking a drink at the drinking hole infested with hippos. There's really nothing weird about it, as hippos normally ignore elephants, which should have been the case here if this troublemaker didn't try to be funny. He probably wanted to be the cool hippo in the pond and prank the big guy by pulling its tail. The elephant gave him a series of warnings by thrashing its tail on the water, but he still kept at it until the big guy kicked the hippo. Obviously, he got the message and was lucky things didn't get worse. Number 5. Baboon versus Goose. A goose is a very aggressive and territorial creature that will attack anything that intrudes, not minding the size. This cheeky baboon learned that the hard way when it ventured into goose turf and was given a not-so-warm welcome. You can see clearly how this poor guy is surrounded and scratched by the birds from all angles, until they decided he'd had enough and let him go. Mess with the birds, you get the claw. That baboon had no chance. Number 6. Lion versus elephant. A lion is a very powerful predator, capable of hunting any animal out there and making a meal out of them provided they're of the right number. There wouldn't have been anything special about this video because lions hunt and kill elephants all the time. But in this case, the odds were deeply against the king of the jungle here. Not only was the prey an adult elephant to begin with, it was only one lioness trying her luck with this beast. I don't know what went on in her mind. Could she have been deeply desperate? Or did she really not want to share her spoil? Either way, the effort was fruitless as she tried all of her tricks in her book, and the elephant still made a getaway. Number 7. Lion versus Giraffe. Seems like this list just can't get enough of our feline friends. That's because their overconfidence keeps making them take opponents way bigger than them. And in this case, a giraffe is involved. Of course, like the elephant, it wouldn't have been a problem had he gone against it as a group. but he just had to have a go on his own, which wasn't really the best idea. He tried going for the jugular, but was kicked in the guts and nearly trampled upon. Giraffe 1, Lion 0. Number 8. Goat versus electric fence. If you've ever had any experience with an electric fence, you'll find out that it's not something you want to repeat itself, nor would you wish it on anybody. Well, it's kinda your fault you didn't read the sign, but I wish I could say the same for the unsuspecting goat taking a quick snack, which gave him a 5,000-volt shock of his life, both metaphorically and literally, and sent him running at full speed to probably narrate his ordeal to his colleagues. My first feeling was pity, but I still had to resist the urge to laugh at the situation. Imagine if he got stuck on it. Number 9. Ram versus punching bag. Another situation of animal versus object is this angry ram going at it against a punching bag, which to him was so much of a threat that he had to take it down immediately. We know rams are naturally very aggressive, so you can imagine the bruised ego of losing to a punching bag. He probably couldn't take it, so he had to keep on hitting it with all he's got with his horns. The fight, at least as he thinks it is, goes on for quite a while, with the bag hitting both his body and pride as well. After so many attempts at headbutting the bag, the ram comes out victorious by successfully knocking the bag out of its swing link. Number 10. Rhino versus Hippo. Hippos may look fat and out of shape, but they tend to be vicious, aggressive, and quite curious too. A rhino may look aggressive, but they're actually calm and mostly harmless. But don't think that you could just go around poking them and get away with it, because you just might end up like this poor hippo, who learned a little lesson in paying. The hippo, being a male, tried to make passes at the female rhino, but she was having none of it. It got so annoying that the entire herd chased the hippo, and he had to make a hasty retreat back into the water. Number 11. Cat versus 2 dogs. Not much footage is shown here, but it's more than enough to show us that this cat isn't going down without a fight. You can really see the bravery in this cat even though it's outnumbered 2-1. It still packs a lot of punch, sending the 2 dogs on the defensive. Number 12. Cat versus alligator. This standoff also gives another point to the domestic house cat for their nice show of bravery. Here an alligator chose to mess with the wrong kitty and indeed got the paws as he took quick swipes at his face and stares him down. The stare went on for some time till the alligator decided it just wasn't worth it and went back into his habitat. A real win for the feline kind. Number 13. Lion versus honey badger. This is a perfect example of size doesn't matter, as this lion took on the wrong animal for prey. Thought to be an easy meal due to its size, the lion tries to sneak up on the badger while it was digging and got the shock of its life when nothing went according to plan. Expecting the hunting exercise to take the normal routine of reaching for the jugular, the honey badger stood its ground and attacked the lion back. And I bet it was as shocked as the viewers. So shocked it couldn't provide a coordinated attack, and after the flop went on for quite a while, the honey badger finally escaped his reach. Wow! The boys back home would never believe this. So there you guys have it. At least you know that animals make a heck of a lot of poor decisions, just the way we do, and boy do they suffer the consequences too. In quite a hilarious way, I might add. That's all for now. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification icon to get our fresh content delivered to you. We hope to see you in our next video. Till then, be safe, keep exploring, and we'll see you around. Bye-bye.